And with that, day 28 is in the books. I played 6 hours of poker and spent an hour on YouTube. Then later in the evening, I went and played around with my drone downtown Vancouver. Tried to take some cool shots, but was having some issues with the drone flying. It was kind of wobbling. But I took some cool shots here with my phone. I doubt these look professional grade or anything right now, but I think those improvements will start to show themselves up over time. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about today, is that small wins add up. When you look at the start of this week where I was down a few $100s, it looks like I'm probably going to have a losing week. It looks like things aren't going to work out well. But by the end of the week, it was like plus 600 and something in 30 hours. So a pretty good result when you consider how bad the week started, minus a few hundred. And that's the whole point of looking at a bigger sample size, because if you look at one day where you lose 400, it looks like things are going terribly. If you look at a day like Friday where I made $400 in 4 hours, everything looks perfect, but it's not. As far as like the vehicle repair, I'm still waiting to hear back from the invoice from that mechanic. I spoke to a friend who knows a lot more about vehicles than me, and he said the price seemed crazy high. Starters don't cost anywhere near what I was quoted. And when I contacted the mechanic and said, before I pay this invoice, before I just send you cash, can you explain to me the part you put in, show me like the serial number and everything? And that was 5 days ago and they haven't responded yet. So I don't really understand what's going on there. I don't know what to think yet. It makes me wonder if they didn't put a cheaper part in, because they quoted me at a $700 starter and charged me their shop rate of $420. But when I went to that website, I couldn't even find any starter above $250. So not sure what to think there, but that part's kind of inconsequential at the moment. I bought some pencils and a sketchbook the other day, and I think I'm going to start practicing drawing. It's always something I've been interested in doing. And even if it's 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I make my own art. I've always liked the idea of being able to make things that are kind of unique to myself, create a vision for what I think things should look like, and it can only help with things like thumbnails and so on. So I'm going to start doing that. And yeah, the videography part, I'm going to spend another half an hour later tonight taking the drone out. Probably not so dark because it has trouble flying in low lights. You have to calibrate it a certain way, and it was wobbling, which kind of made me uncomfortable, especially when you're flying it over the ocean, right? If it falls, it's gone. And but yeah, small wins add up. We went up 1 subscriber today and got 7 hours of stuff done. I think we're somewhere about 17 hours behind on the poker. YouTube, we're ahead of hours. And yeah, it's going pretty good so far, a third of the way in. Catch you guys tomorrow.